There's something very strange about these blocks, especially that door, and you can learn why in today's episode of Mapmaking Basics. Thank you to Sticky Piston Hosting for making this series possible. If you're a map maker and want to get your map out to the rest of the world, head to trial.stickypiston.co, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Submit Your Map. Upload and play thousands of maps at trial.stickypiston.co. Link will be in the description. Once again, thank you Sticky Piston Hosting for making this series possible. Let's get right into the video. So let's begin with the bed then. Everything about this bed seems normal, but when you right click on it, you can see something's not right. The bed is occupied, and if we go to nighttime, you can also see that the bed is occupied, and we're not getting inside this bed. Why is that? Well, that's because we've used a little bit of a cheaty command for map making that allows us to specifically make it so you can't sleep in beds. And today I'm going to teach you how to lock items you can't get in this bed, you can't access the chest, you can't access that, and the door is something special. We'll get onto the door last, but trust me, you're going to like the door. So, the bed. As you can see, bed is occupied. Now this is part of 1.14, so I believe this is only a 1.14 thing that you can do. Now this does get tricky, so watch as I do. We're going to start with the head of the bed, so come and stand where you want the head of the bed to be. And what we're going to do is we're going to type set block, we're going to do the three little squiggly lines, the little tildes, and we're going to do red or any colour bed you want, and bed. Then square bracket. You want facing, and in my case this is east, but depending on which way you want the bed facing, that's the direction you'll choose. Then a comma, then occupied equals true, and then another comma, and then finally you want part equals head. Do another square bracket. To close it, press enter on your keyboard and the bed will appear. It will only be half a bed, so now we have to do the same for the bottom half of the bed. So just come and stand on the block where you need the bottom part of the bed to be, press up arrow on your keyboard and just change this to part equals foot. Remove the head, press enter, and there's your bed. Now at the moment you can see it says you can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms. That's because, well, why didn't it work? Ah, right, because we put occupied equals false. Rookie error. So, yep, just again break that. Recap. Go back, change false to true. This is a professional tutorial, everybody. Welcome to Mapmaking Basics. Change occupied to true, and boom, that never happened. That never happened. The bed is occupied. There's the command again if you need it. That's for the, remember the direction, the facing section will be different for you, but that's what you need to do. Let's move on to the chest. This one's nice and easy. The chest is locked, and all we need to do to make this work, as you can see, this one opens up. All we need to do is do a command. So we need to do data merge entity, because this is a block, and then you want to get the coordinates of the block. This works with shulker boxes and furnaces and anything that you can click on. So data merge block coordinates, and then you want the little squiggly brackets. You want lock with a capital L. And then you want the colon, the colon, two dots, then some open brackets, and then you want to just name it whatever you want. Let's just name it key for now. So if you want your chest to be opened, give it a name that you recognize. If you don't want it to be opened, just give it a random name that nobody will ever guess. But let's say you do want the chest to be opened by something. What you'd have to do is grab an anvil or just rename an item, give the item that same name as the key, and right click the chest and you can see it opens. If we don't use the key, the chest is locked, but if we use the key, it's not. So remember, if you want the key to be able to be opened, give it a reasonable name like key or key 1, or if you don't, give it a random name and that won't be opened. Same thing applies with the furnace, exactly the same command. There's the command again for a little recap on that. So what's so special about this door? Hang on, what? Why can't I... What? Why can't I get to the door? What's going on? Is there something stopping me? Is there any barrier blocks? No, that says door. There's no barrier block. What am I being stopped by? You may have noticed these two command blocks the entire video. Yep, if I just press F3B, you can see we have some invisible blocks. These aren't even blocks, these are entities, and these are falling blocks. So falling sand, now called falling blocks, and that's what's stopping us from getting in this area. It's also stopping us opening the door. So these are like barrier blocks without barrier blocks, basically. That's what they are. They stop you going through, and they also stop you clicking through. So here we are then. What I've done is set up a brand new door. As you can see, you can open this one, and we've got two fresh command blocks. These are the repeating command blocks, so if you want to get that in your inventory, it is give your name, and then you want to do COMM, press tab on your keyboard, you'll get an orange one, click inside of it, press this button twice, go always active, and there you go, you've got your command blocks. So yeah, make sure these are always active, make sure they're not running into each other, you can tell that by the arrow. Yep, we've got the command block sorted now. Let's get onto the actual command itself. We're going to grab the coordinates of one of these two blocks, and to do that we're going to use the set block command, and as you can see that gives us our coordinates. We're just going to plop those in there for now, and what we're going to do is we are going to type in summon, we're going to start typing in falling block, and then we're going to grab those coordinates again. So we should be able to just paste those in like that, and then you want to get the squiggly brackets and you want to type in block state, just like that. You want the squiggly, colon, and then you want two more squiggly brackets, just like that, and you want a capital name, and then the colons, ha, and then you want the some more speech marks, and then you want Minecraft dot barrier, that's what makes it invisible, and then you want to come outside of the first set of squiggly brackets like that, and then you want to type in capital time, then you want to type what's that called? It's called a colon 20, then you want to do another comma, then you want to do drop item, another colon there, and then 0B, just like that. So there's the command. Obviously these coordinates will be different, but there's the command if you need it. Yeah, you can probably see it, I don't know. Anyway, yep, if you want to just copy and paste that command, break that block, then you can copy and paste the command in there, and then what you can see is, oh, I might have typed the command in wrong. That's a lot of sand. Aha! Drip item. So make sure your spelling is exactly correct. Drop item 1B, and now we should find eventually, once that disappears, we should get barrier blocks instead of sand. So once that disappears, you can, there you go. No, we're still getting sand. Because we've put Minecraft dot barrier, so you want Minecraft colon barrier. So now, if we try that again, hey, there we go, it worked. Okay, so yeah, make sure you've got your spelling right on everything. Then all you got to do is copy this command block, into the other command block, and just change this to if you go up, add a number. If you're going down, remove a number. So in this case, I'm going up, so we're going to add a number. But let's say we hadn't have done that. You can still open the door, but for some reason can't close it. Wait, why have I got a barrier there? You can open and close the door. So let's turn this one on, and then you can see the door can no longer be accessed, and you can't walk in there at all. I'm really trying. Well, that was fun. Hopefully you learned something. If you have any more questions or want me to go over something again, let me know in the comments and I shall respond to you as soon as possible. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell for more of these videos. Thank you Sticky Piston for sponsoring this video and this series. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.